Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the expansion era Boomers. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Jackson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
In there, strike 2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Giants off to a good start. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Morgan is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And another foul ball. Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all five pitches, notice the location, all five down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Cueto pauses. Here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. One inning in the books here. The Giants lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't bite, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. One attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 5-0. In now, Mike Schmidt, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Robin Yount.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter,
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jim Palmer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Brandon Crawford digging in next as he hits one on a line to left field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And there's one away.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Next to bat for the Giants, Johnny Cueto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Slow grounder to first. High hop, and he barehands it. Hats off to that one. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Carter. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
At the plate, Jim Palmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veterans. Wilmer Flores will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and lines it to left, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw won't get him.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
3 runs already home here. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he hits one on a line to left field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Giants lead it 8-0. Wilmer Flores will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again a 1-2. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit hard up the middle. There is Crawford. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting, third baseman.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Giants out in front here, 8-0. Bert Blyleven gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Wilmer Flores will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Jackson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. High and deep to right center. Giving chase his junior. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Mike Scott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Giants on top, 12-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Nope. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cueto.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right field.
Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Henderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another. Chance. Austin Slater will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Austin Slater remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. George Brett is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Joe Morgan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Fielded cleanly. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year Buster Posey will start things out after the break. We're through 6 full. The Giants lead it 13-0. Ron Guidry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Schmitz got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 9.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Hit in the air out to center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes Junior.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Third baseman, Mike.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Slater will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford singled home a run in his last time up.
Crawford.
Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Giving chase is Junior, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 47.
Now batting, Johnny Cueto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Stepping into the box, Robin Yount. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yastrzemski is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ozzie Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th. Ricky Henderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Phil Niekro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled at the plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. Nolan Ryan only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.